Hey, great Taco Tuesday morning. A proud Mexican saying Taco Tuesday morning is common because we're Mexican. And it's okay for us to say it's a great Taco Tuesday morning. Not so much for someone who isn't Mexican. And it so far a beautiful day. Pinta que va a ser un día muy caluroso, pero es parte del show. I had some interesting couple of minutes this morning. I was out there trying to figure out what the hell to post on the page in regards to what's going on in our city, and couldn't find much. Not much is actually going on in the city of Brownsville, and that's okay. Not every day is going to be a hit it out of the park type of morning. Not every day is going to be let's grasp at the news, just check out all the happenings in our area. But one of the things that we did have is last night we had Ruby Ann on. Ruby Ann is a Tejano singer and also a Brownsville police officer. And it was kind of a trippy little deal because, I think they're like sworn to silence type of thing. They, they can't really say too much about what's going on. But one of the things that I did want to bring up was how violence has increased here locally, or it's at least it seems like it's increased. I don't know if it's always been this way, or now with social media. How small do you have? Now with social media, it's just a lot uh, a lot more prevalent, a lot more in the forefront of stuff. But not sure. One of the things that I've noticed more is how more violent crime is happening in our area. If that makes any sense whatsoever, more violent crime.
My apologies for having to come in and out, but you were like 10 seconds away from your voice and the thing. So everybody else's internet go out last night.
Huh?
Did your internet go out last night for like
No,
an hour or two? Like it was like I had a couple people even posted on Facebook like, did anybody else's internet crap out last night?
I saw that. I saw a couple of posts like that, and it must have been just a specific area.
Mm.
But
Mm.
we had Ruby Ann last night, Roman. I don't know if you saw. You
No,
know,
I didn't get a chance to. I was busy block walking. Well,
you
actually finishing up block walking and eating dinner.
you were supposed to come by the office last night.
Yeah, no, because we actually wasn't able to. We were going to do it after we finished block walking. We finished around 8:15 or 8:20, and we were starving.
What's
It's
more
hard work. Block walking is hard work.
What's more important, you eating or
Me
coming picking up
eating.
my push cards?
Yeah, me eating. It's okay. Diana Lee says she'll go by probably today to go pick them up
Awesome.
during the day.
I like her.
So it doesn't matter if we get it last night or during the day.
I'll take her to lunch.
Okay. But
Maybe.
I told her to be careful with you because you might have COVID.
I don't have COVID.
Well, I will say, the
That's
last,
gargajo.
the last house
I'm
we
like that
walked in,
cop says otherwise.
the last house we walked on, the lady was coming in, we didn't knock on the door. We were like about to knock, and then the car comes in, and the girl's like, and my Diana Lee's so wonderful. She like takes two steps back, like, oh, well, here you go, because she wants to protect me because she knows how much of a germaphobe I am. And I didn't pay attention. I'm so tired. I didn't even think that, okay, she could have COVID. She keeps coughing. Oh, here's this. I'm going to give you this. Hey, cool. Talking to her in Spanish. And then we walk away. Diana Lee's like, did you like not notice she was coughing? And I was like, no, I didn't. Why? Because she could have COVID. Aren't you scared? And I was like, I'm terrified now that you mention it. So yeah, no, I'm freaking out. Clorox swipies all over the place, all over my eyes y todo. Because, don't want to get COVID. And that's
Did
when
you
we
put
talked about
bleach in
you.
your eyes?
Well, no, I didn't actually do that. The Clorox wipies, like todo and like anywhere it could
Bleach.
possibly be.
I I will never get COVID.
But then she said, "We have to go eat, but I am hungry, and I thought we were gonna go see Erasmo." Yeah, but he stayed with the Matamoros anyway, so it's okay.
Not,
And I
not
was like, "Oh, he might have COVID. Be careful, he could have COVID."
I do not have COVID. I will never get COVID because I actually protect myself. Uh, but going
Sorry.
into last night's show, it was interesting. It was different. We I did try to press a little bit on the violence issue with Ruby Ann, being that she does work for the Brownsville Police Department. But I I mean I don't know if it's just internet, but I am seeing uh, more dangerous
I
or
think it's
more
both, ain't it?
eh?
I think it's both. Like it's growing, the city's growing, and then there's more information out there from Facebook, like faster information.
Well, like that SWAT team that was at that house up there at Minnesota yesterday. We had it right while it was going on. Right at that minute, at that moment. And I don't know if y'all remember, but back in the heyday, we used to have uh, these type of clips only like once every 6 months. It wasn't very common to get a, oh, it's happening right now as we speak. And they try to film it live, except for OJ and the Bronco. But as that, it's just a lot more common now because of social media. Anyone and everyone can report the news, and I think that's just a great thing because you're more aware of what's going on in your surroundings. Plus, if you're in the area, you know that you need to be careful.
Like no one's gonna dare to videotape someone smuggling drugs because you don't know what's gonna happen or
Well,
stuff
do
like
you
that. But I do remember like lots of things going on, but it was just never like the news never heard of it. You know,
know? Did y'all remember back in? I mean, this was like 6 years ago, 7 years. I can't remember. Do y'all remember when this guy killed his child and his wife? A beautiful little boy and his wife, beautiful lady, and he was running. And I don't know if y'all remember, but we were posting and tagging the police department. He's been seen here. He's been seen here. He's been seen here, and
Oh, I think I remember that. I
he
think
was
I
like a
remember you. I think I remember that vaguely,
yeah,
but yes.
he was like a gringo or something. But it's kind of not that hard not to find a gringo. I mean, because it's like when they come out with like an African American is we're looking for an African American because something happened. They go like, well, there's like six of them here, so it's like it's not that hard.
Hey, that is the fastest growing segment of the population in Brownsville.
Well, yeah, because there was none.
because
Actually, there
it's the
was one.
smallest number. It's easy to double
Yeah,
or
math.
get
That's
20.
math. Yes.
And there's a lot more than six African Americans in Brownsville. I'm just downplaying the number. And let me tell you, 100% of the African community here in the city of Brownsville supports Erasmo Castro.
Mm. Well, you know what's funny? Speaking of numbers, Javier Villalobos, Javi, the mayor of McAllen, is on Fox News right now, which is cool because McAllen gets all the good news.
Oh
McAllen gets all the focus, national news. Brownsville, no, because we have a stupid liberal mayor, but they have an awesome mayor, Javi.
yeah, he's I mean, he's a good guy, well spoken actually. And one of the things that I think that McAllen, really shines for is that they want growth, and they've been very smart about growth in the city of McAllen, thanks to Monterrey,
Hmm. The
because of
reason the reason he's on is he's talking about the getaways and the other cities that are complaining, like New York and I guess Washington D.C. are complaining. We can't handle all these immigrants. Please, Governor Abbott, please stop sending them those immigrants to our places. And Javi is talking about all the things that they at the city of McAllen have had to put up with. Why isn't our mayor talking about that stuff?
well, that's the difference, Roman. I mean, how many months now, if not a year already, have I been screaming on these
Yeah.
shows in regards to the illegal hub that's right here, a block and a half away from my office, screaming about it.
Mhm. Yeah.
No one in local media has gone out there and reported on it. It hasn't been in the paper. I mean, I've been out there screaming at the top of my lungs in regards to the individuals that just walk across the bus station and take a bus anywhere they want, or that go to the airport and get a free flight anywhere in the country that they want to go.
Mm-hmm.
No one here locally fed off of it. No one.
Mm-hmm.
And when we asked the mayor, and we had Commissioner Los Santos on for a while, while he was trying to push his influence on this side of the world,
Trying to justify things.
trying to justify stuff.
He disappeared. Where is he? Where'd he go?
They call him Commissioner de los Chanclas, but Commissioner de los Chanclas, este, Commissioner de los Chanclas. All of a sudden, and when we brought up, he goes, I had no knowledge of it. I mean, how the hell could you not have a knowledge of the illegal alien hub that's right here that used to be our garage? And I mean, we spent what, $30 million on that damn garage?
Mm-hmm.
For
A
what?
lot.
For what? For illegals?
No, that's not definitely not what we spend it for. No. Yep. But it's great. I'm just glad that the McAllen mayor is on promoting and talking about the things he does. Oh, what's that noise?
What if they knew like ahead of time, like that was gonna happen, and that's why they built it?
No, that wasn't the reason. No, I was on
Because you know how they always work with that inside intel, like the mayor does.
No, I was on the board, and they would give us monthly reports about what they were going to do with the parking garage and what it was for. It was a good idea. We needed one. We need a parking garage downtown.
Well, and I'm going to disagree a little bit. Why where it's located? I mean,
Because it needs to be next to the multimodal because it is built with federal dollars.
but it makes no sense to have one there when anyone and everyone and everything that was being developed for the downtown was farther into downtown.
Yeah, I
Wouldn't
understand.
it make more sense to have a parking garage a little bit closer to everything else?
Well, it's very similar to like what they have it in McAllen. They have a parking garage next to the bus station. They have in McAllen. That's why you do it. It's meant to alleviate some of the parking, and also meant to alleviate the parking so people can park their cars and go off on their merry way to Dallas or wherever they're going to go on the bus and then come back.
But
That's
most people, and again,
Look, if you want, you should have
But it's
Daniel
funny
on
how
some.
why compare it to that? Why comparing it to McAllen? Why compare everything to McAllen? Everything
Because I was talking about McAllen earlier. Like we were talking about the
I
Javi.
know, but why compare? Why does Brownsville always have to be like, oh,
No.
well, McAllen has this, McAllen
I'm
has
just
that?
giving you the most recent example that I could think of off the top of my head because I was thinking of Javi because
you like
Javi was on Fox News.
Oh yes, but
Sorry.
it makes no sense to me because most people that would use a parking garage aren't going to use the bus to go to Houston.
Yeah, you're probably right on that.
You know,
But that's the reasoning.
and it goes against our culture because our culture, los hispanos aquí,
Like you would use a parking garage for the airport.
yeah,
not
for
the
the airport,
bus.
yeah. But
Yeah.
us hispanos here would go like, primo, dame un ride para la central de los camiones
Yeah.
and drop me off and then come pick me back up.
Pues
But
sí.
I would not leave my car. I mean, I'm living over there on Alton Glore, my parents' basement. I would not go and leave my car downtown in the parking garage to take a bus anywhere. First of all, there's no way in hell I'm taking a bus anywhere anyway. I mean, it sucks to take a bus, and I know that a lot of people, have to take a bus because there's no other means of transportation. It
Mhm.
sucks, man. And it's almost as expensive as taking a flight anywhere.
It is the same, almost the same price.
Almost the same price. I mean, you got to be nuts, or afraid of flying to take a bus anywhere,
Mhm.
anywhere. So why have a big old parking garage away from most, niche little business where it's not going to get used?
I
And it doesn't get used.
understand. Well, I understand, but it had to be within a certain radius of the bus station, which is where
Like
it was.
it's
And but
because I
it's
know
still,
like in Austin they also have it like nearby. The parking garages is like literally right next to Sixth
yeah,
Street, and they have several, as well as San Antonio has them. They're like right
I,
in
yeah,
downtown,
but
and you
you're
step out
thinking
and
that
you're at the mall.
their downtowns are a lot larger than our downtown. Our downtown is kind of
mine,
small compared to them.
mine's larger than yours. But Laredo, let me see, Laredo, they have a parking garage close to their bus station, but that would make sense because it's so close to all the other little businesses. And Laredo sucks.
So what do you want to do? Like tear down every single building and restart all over
Yes,
again in downtown? Okay,
that's
I'm just
exactly
making sure.
that's exactly what I've been screaming for years. It's done. Downtown is dead. Half of downtown needs to be completely demolished and destroyed. Make a big old convention center out there or something, an arena maybe here where it makes sense, away from Madeira, away from Trey Mendes's buddies, away from the pockets of the Limas brothers and everybody else, and actually make something that benefits Matamoros and the city of Brownsville. Something, but destroy half of downtown. It's dead. It's over. We're not getting the glory days back again. Never. We're you know we're
fixed. Like
we're
there's many towns that are like old fashioned,
yeah
but
we're,
it needs to be fixed. It does take a lot of money, but
we're,
it is
we're too
possible to
down the
fix
hole.
it.
We're too far down the hole. We're too far down the hole. It's done. It's over. It's like Roman. It's like you remember Roman. I don't know if Sam you remember. You remember the chicken coop, Charles Stillman chicken coop.
Over by TSC.
No, the
No.
chicken coop, the one that they brought
The one
from
by the art
Corpus
museum.
Christi.
Oh yeah. I
Very-
remember that. Yeah,
It was a piece of crap. It was a piece of crap, and we paid like $95,000 for it or something, and then paid I think like a cool million to bring it over from Corpus. It was a piece of crap, chicken crap, and then we spent I think another 200 some $1,000 to make it look like something like it never looked before. That thing, have you seen it?
Yes.
It doesn't look anything like a chicken coop. Nothing.
I'm not a chicken coop expert though.
I am. I grew up with chicken coop. My grandmother had chicken coops down south most.
Oh,
Nada.
I thought you were talking about the cotton gin that was over by TSC.
No, the Neely house. That's the one that's over there by TSC. That's another one, Roman, that we're going to probably pay like another $250,000. Destroy that crap. Oh, but and my friends, the Cowans, I love the Cowans, especially John. Good looking. Even if he's bald. I love you, John. But even because it's the Cowans, something or other Tios or something, they want to preserve it for $250,000. Why the hell? Who cares? It's dead. It's termite infested, and if they fix it up, it's not going to look like anything like it did before. So that's what they should do downtown. Once the
it's because it's understandable, like because I know Roman's a history, like I guess major or teacher professor, but like if Brownsville were to like bank on it, because I know Mid Valley has banked on it with the South Texas history museum. Like Brownsville has a whole lot of history as well. If they were to actually like invest money on that, they would actually like bank on it, but nobody is actually pushing that.
We have at least two museums, and I think they combine the Brownsville Historical Museum and the Brownsville Historic Museum.
It sucks. Have you been to the museum right there next to the Stillman house?
Yes, but not in like the last 5 years.
I've been.
The last time I went was when my friend Priscilla was in charge of it, and it was I liked the museum then.
It sucks. There's nothing there.
But that was before, not now.
Yeah, there's nothing there. It sucks. It's like going to the, when we did a field trip one time. I can't remember what grade it was. Maybe third grade or fourth grade to the Stillman house. We didn't learn anything about Charles Stillman. I didn't care to, and it's just a house. I'm going like, man, this looks like my house. So old and decrepit. Why tear that crap down? All of it. From Market Square all the way down to the bus station. Tear it all down.
Yeah, but some of that history is okay. I mean, we want to learn a little bit. When you go like to Refugio or little small towns or even like Fredericksburg, they have old houses and they try to save them and try to keep them and try to promote history. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
And that's what started to sound like the people that wanted to remove the rock.
Remove the rock!
What?
It's just a rock. No, but again,
I actually had a conversation with somebody like 2 weeks ago. No, I take it back, on Friday, who was very upset about the rock being removed. I was like, because he's part of. No, it wasn't you. It's Mexicano. It's Mexicano. And he's like, no, my family, they fought on the Confederate side and they're Mexicanos.
I'm Mexican too.
Yeah, I know you are. Pero son Tejanos. And I was like, we were having a conversation about it, and
Dude,
I,
there's so much history because there were Mexicans and then there were Tejanos and there were like all
mm,
types of people fighting
that
on both sides.
yeah, but his family fought on the Confederate side, and he was like, I was very disappointed that it was moved. It was our history, and I was
Yeah.
like, the history of his family. But man, era mexicano, like,
It's not like something, I guess I understand when people try to like I guess glorify things, but just
mm,
as like a history memorabilia type of deal.
mm, yeah, yeah. But
It's just a rock.
I'm just
Um, let me say,
It's
it's
like
not,
the tower, the lighthouse from Port Isabel. It was falling
yeah,
apart. You would have been like, "Oh, tear it down, like
no, but
remove
that's but
that."
that see, but
But no, they
diff-
invested money on it and they made it better. Now people visit it.
but that's different. That's like a symbol of Port Isabel. Lighthouse. It's in tune. It measures well. There's nothing down here. After La Tienda Amigo fell, that's when our leadership should have pescar la onda and said, you know what, it's over. We're not
mm,
going to go back to the stores of the glory days of what it was before. Now, think of it. Downtown, cuando era pura ropa usada. Do y'all
mm.
remember when it was like the Johnson and Johnson's
You know, me acuerdo de Woolworth esto.
wool, Crash,
Montgomery Ward.
Woolworth,
Oh, okay,
Crash, and all these stores. That was the heights of it, the Majestic and
Piggly
stuff.
Wiggly.
I actually got to go to the Majestic.
Mm.
Back in the day, Victoria, all these stuff, they should have been preserved. I never went to Capitol, but
Did you ever go when it was like black and white films?
no,
No.
I think I
Just
saw
wondering.
color, but it was Mexican movies. But again, they should destroy everything. Look at El Jardín Hotel; it's an eyesore. It's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's done. It's over. We didn't do the upkeep that we should have. A community. We just didn't do it. Now they're planning to invest what $85 million to bring the $75 million to bring the this crap El Jardín Hotel somewhat back to life. It's never going to happen. Look at what happened to the Casa de Nylon after we paid $2.3 million. $2.3 million. We still haven't gotten that e-hub. And then when we wanted to question Josh Mejia, he ran.
To
He wouldn't.
McAllen.
He didn't. Yeah, then he goes to McAllen with Javi. He doesn't answer the calls. No one from his office ever answers the calls. I mean, we called him live.
He'd rather run than answer the question.
No, were you cheering on the fact that they hired Corey? Peña?
I need to call Corey. Should I call Corey?
Well, why not? I mean, you were cheering her on, like, oh, congratulations. I'm happy that she got it. She did a good job. And then you're tearing down BCIC. The BCIC staff never, like, never called me back.
Let's call him back. Let's call him. Let's see if Corey could answer. When are we going to get? And no one, please call
He
her.
already got a message. He's calling you.
Yeah, do not answer the phone.
This is supposed to be like not.
Oh my God, he's actually called her.
Thank you for calling the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation. This call will be recorded for quality assurance.
Do not answer. He's calling.
Thank you for calling the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation.
Wow, like nobody answered. It's like 23. How many answers the phone?
Message, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Hi, this is Erasmo Castro. If I was trying to reach Corey, if she would give me a call back at 956-572-1899. 956-572-1899. Thank you. Have a great day.
Like, what kind of service is that? Like, nobody answers the phone. It's 9:24. ¿Qué están haciendo? Levántate.
I bet you MCIC in McAllen answers the phone.
Mm.
Is Corey now going to leave to McAllen?
Huh? Corey, don't leave to McAllen, Corey.
No, maybe you should go to Mission or Edinburgh Far.
Good morning, Carmen. Good morning, gents. Great work, Roman, turning things around in my beloved Brownsville, draining the swamp, huh?
Yeah, trying to. Hey, you know what's really cool? When meeting people, when you go block walk and meeting people, whether it's in Brownsville or throughout the Cameron County where we've been doing it, obviously, because I live in Cameron County. It's been fun.
Any updates with Dr. Wells? You know what? Brownsville has a history of hiring individuals as more for aesthetics and more for compadrismo than anything else. I mean, who in their right mind would hire these people? But look, Arturo, take into account. Look at the recent hire, the recent payout with Brian Martinez. We don't have money for the hippos.
Mm.
Don't have money to feed the lions, but we got money to feed La Leonesa, Brian Martinez.
Sorry, that's his nickname.
I don't know. I don't make this stuff up. I don't even try to say it. It just comes out.
Just comes out.
But and again, look, I was thinking about this.
The city and like how like direct are they involved with like the funding of the zoo?
Well, they have to. It's the only means of resources that they have besides all the ticket sales. But I was thinking about this yesterday when we found out that we found out this weekend that the county commission, Roman, Eddie Trevino is coming out on the news saying, "Oh well, we don't know if we're going to be able to give raises to people." I go, "Well, yeah, after you gave yourself and the other county commissioners raises, you piece of crap. Now you're questioning whether you're going to give everybody else a raise out." And that this is what's really, really infuriating. With that said, let me say, how many people, and they're saying, someone went out there and posted, well, maybe, we should, reduce, Carlos Cascos did, maybe we should reduce the force, and reduce the individuals that went out there and, a lot of the trips and a lot of things in order to save money to be able to give halfway decent wages. Let me say, and Roman, how many people, I don't know if y'all know, how many people in there have the same name as a lot of the politicos there?
Well, they're married, maybe into the family.
A lot of these positions inside the county were given to compadres, to buddies, and to friends. That's the way it works.
That's the Democrat way. That's the Cameron County way, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
There you go. There's your answer. I see. Hey, where are you at, Sam? Are you home? Oh, you're muted.
Sam?
I was like, sorry, I gotta look that way because that's where Erasmo was looking at.
Oh, okay. Where are you at?
That other person.
Are you at home?
I'm over here in Pennsylvania.
Are you scared of the monkeypox?
No, I don't think so. There's quite a few people like starting again with the masks though.
Erasmo, you posted something about getting to-go food or something because they were scared of the Rona. Weren't you? Didn't you post that? That now you have to go pick up your food. You don't get off or something at BIC. Did you post something like that?
Oh, yeah. Well, it comes back and forth. One of the things that it really disappoints me about BISD in regards to the future, just give away the damn food. There's other places out there that are giving away the food. It doesn't matter if you're part of the district or not. Just give out the damn food. You're going to get more.
Mm.
One of the things that
the kids have to eat it there, right?
I can't hear you.
What they were doing this year is that the students had to eat it there.
No. You could take it home. That you could take it home with you. That's not the issue. The problem is that you have to be a student of BISD in order to get food. Just give out the damn food.
Mm.
Who cares if it's students from IDEA, Harmony, or from everywhere else? They're giving out food as well. They're not asking for you to show your BISD report card. Stop being Kool-Aids. You don't get that one, Roman?
No.
Sam? Stop being Kool-Aids?
Yes, I do understand that.
Roman, you're not from the barrio, Roman.
Apparently not.
Son de la gente que vende hule.
Kool-Aid. But Dr. Wells is just another one of those cases of individuals getting hired into positions that they're not qualified for. They haven't been vetted. But again, it's just part of the compadrismo system, the little buddy system. Look, they did the Molstad thing. Didn't we just go over the Molstad, how they hired that guy? I mean, come on, guys. And they kept him on after, he was out there smoking pot in the parking lot and, hired because he was the buddy of the MIDI people. That chick that makes I don't know how many hundreds of thousands of dollars out there,
But just to confirm, was Dr. Wells like charged like Like, was there a judgment passed or something like that, or
I
no?
have no
Or he
idea.
was just accused of
I,
that,
I
like
just shared it
sexual
from
like
I just
harassment
shared
and
it
stuff like
from
that.
Juan Garcia's page, but the information is out there. I just
Yeah, because I read the story there on the, I think was it like the Tribune, that it was just, he would just say like uncomfortable stuff in front of Hispanic nurses, and that's why he was like, I guess, press charges or whatnot. But I don't know if he was actually like charged with anything.
Hey, speaking of Juan Garcia, there is how many people are running for BISD, and when's the filing deadline? I think it's next month, right?
I don't think it starts till a couple of. I think it starts on 27th. I know Phil Cowan is running. Some Almanza person is running. Caballero is running. Ortiz is running. Marisa is running, and of course the three incumbents are running. So right
Mm.
there's like 7 or 8 already on the list. And Carlos Elizondo, I'm sorry, is also running. And let me say, guys, more power to them. I'm hoping that tons of people go out there and try to run for BISD. BISD sucks. BISD, and let me make this very clear before I get a bunch of little emails. I just got one. BISD at the administrative level up there at the Glass Palace, it sucks. The board members, they suck. And I don't see any change in the near future in regards to the crap that goes on at BISD. I have literally just given up on BIZ. God bless them. People want to eat crap, let them eat crap. And let me, and I've say this before. I got a lot of heat from a lot of the principals and assistant principals out there at schools, literally, and I had to remove a couple of people out there. And let me say, now that they started to lose their jobs, they're going like, "Well, maybe we should have listened to Erasmo Castro." Oh yeah, maybe, dumbasses.
Dun dun dun.
My opinion is today's youth want to be like real narquillos since it's really glorified. Is
I'm
it?
trying to figure out how that came into the conversation.
Me too.
Oh, because of the youth of all the crime that's going on. Did you,
Oh,
Sam? Did you go find Abraham Lincoln in the mugshots?
No,
It's funny. There's a
I
guy.
will though. I will. I'm gonna go
That
look
guy
at it.
looks
Is
like
that on the
Abraham Lincoln.
Brownsville City Cop thingy blog?
Yeah. El Erasmo Luis, todo ponchado, mi Luis. You have to be very, very confident to take a picture like that. Let me tell you. I wouldn't.
Hey, I took a picture in the beach,
Yeah.
but some people don't agree with me.
I'm going to go put Luis's picture next to Sam's picture, so people
Don't even do that.
and I'm going to go know the difference.
Know your limit.
Yeah,
no regrets.
no regrets. Motor Patrol does not patrol that area. No, they're not supposed to. I don't think. I think that they're limited to the border, and despite the fact that the downtown
I don't
is
think it's
closed.
the fact that they have some sort of like documents with them, because when they get on, you're talking about the people in the illegal hub, right? The
Yeah,
ones that are roaming around. They have like some sort of document. Hopefully somebody like that knows more about it will chime in on it.
well, let me tell
But
you,
they have, when they get on the plane, they show some paperwork.
I've actually, well, they give them to him there at the illegal alien hub. I've actually seen Homeland Security drop off people there. That's crazy. Wow, 30 million on that garage. I agree with us. The garage is not in the right place. It isn't. Thanks, Jack. Love you, Papa. It isn't in the right place. It doesn't make any sense. And there's so much because Roman. One of the things that you mentioned was that a lot of it was built with grants, and everything here in Brownsville has been built with federal grants and handouts and stuff like that. There's gotta come a time, guys, when we stop extending the hand and saying like, "Oh yeah, just we'll do it because we're getting the money." Let's start thinking a little bit on the smart side, guys, because not everything out there that's free is actually going to be free or benefit the community as a whole. And I'll give you an example. Remember when we were supposed to get 4 FEMA domes?
Mhm.
Four FEMA domes.
Mhm.
That would have benefited the community.
The
It
one that
makes
didn't get placed in Southmost. Is that the one you're talking
Yeah,
about?
well, one in Southmost, another one over here by Boca Chica towards the military. 4 FEMA domes we were supposed to get. That would have benefited the community because at the end of the day, if we would have had smart planning out there, those FEMA domes could have been used like Los Fresnos uses theirs. Have y'all been to Los Fresnos FEMA dome? No.
Like sounds like Thunderdome. Sorry.
Thunderdome.
Anybody been to Thunderdome? I was like, no.
Thunderdome. But they've converted into a beautiful gym. That can be used in case of a hurricane and emergency as a shelter. It's a FEMA
It's a good
dome.
size. I think I've been to that one.
You've
It's
been
a
there?
good size.
Yeah, it's beautiful. We had the option of having 4. We got 2, and one of them is outside of Brownsville. 2.
And one didn't have the generator on when they
And
needed it.
and they didn't have the emergency generators. Remember when we had that crisis, that freeze, where people didn't have electricity, and then they said, "Hey, open up," and we were screaming to Roman's attorney, his friend Trey Mendes. We were going out there, open the domes, for people, and then 2-3 days later. Someone from the city came out and said, like, well, we don't have generators out there. I mean, how the hell could you not have emergency generators at a FEMA dome? That
I'm
that we already
it's around that time that they might be getting things ready for like the hurricane season.
Well,
Because I know it already started, but
Sam,
hopefully
we had the
Wait, you already know they started? Are you sure they started?
Sam, we had
because the season already started.
Oh, okay. The season started. Yeah. The season's already like 2 months in.
oh yeah, June,
Yeah,
since
that's what I'm
June.
saying.
We had the freeze last year in February while I was in while me and Ted Cruz were in Cancun.
Hmm.
We had the freeze in February. I mean, in all this time, have they placed the generators that we had already paid for? Because we'd already paid for the generators. Where are where are the generators that we had already paid for? But let's say, okay, ni modo, they already pocketed that money. Have they put generators now that hurricane season has started last month?
Mm, good question.
I use a coyote to get to Houston.
Well, no, going back to the bus, the idea is the bus station is on International because we don't want the buses necessarily going into downtown wherever the bus station is, because then it would destroy the roads. We don't want that. All that little, when you're going through all the hills that are the roads in our town, it's caused by the big, heavy buses that travel through those small roads.
Usually
You know
that
what I'm
makes
talking about,
sense.
the
And then
waves.
I thought they had the hub, so it will be all centralized with all the
Yeah.
companies.
It makes
They're having them all over
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, it did. Absolutely.
it makes no sense.
It did.
And that doesn't, you know.
Having all the buses in one location didn't benefit the city.
Oh, the buses, yes.
Okay.
Having the parking garage there makes no sense. Erasmo, Dodici Pizza for all illegals. Si lo dice Elon Musk, que se haga. Let me tell you, I think even the illegals would spit out the pizza. ¿Qué es esto? Los hondureños van a decir, mejor deme frijoles.
¿De tacos? Okay.
No, the frijoles. You don't remember? Roman doesn't
Because
know
they
that.
don't eat beans.
Yeah, there was an Honduran out there who said, no, yo no quiero eso. An illegal
Mire, te lo
Honduran.
están dando. Son
You
puros
remember
frijoles.
that, Roman, or no?
I think I remember that, yes. Like they're too good for beans.
They're too good for beans. And speaking
Like,
about beans,
really? Okay.
speaking about beans, there was a Vicente Gonzalez is all out there like, oh no, well, Mayra, and what she voted for, like, and then, so I put a comment out there. And I'm probably going to get some heat for it, but I said like, but the real question is, did she have a side of beans with lunch yesterday?
I gotta say I had beans that day that the story came out. I decided to have tacos de frijoles, and so it was good.
Oh, tacos de frijoles are good.
It was delicious. It was great. And then I sent I sent a message to Myra and said, "Hey," and she just laughed. 'Cause, we talked.
What really is amazing? There's nothing. I mean, puerco, pollo, and rajas are great. Tamales de frijoles, damn good.
I'm not a tacos de tamal de frijoles. I can't have it.
I love it.
Because I want
You haven't had the right ones, maybe, but they're
Yeah,
good.
Maybe,
they're
maybe.
amazing. But I don't want the frijoles to be boludos. You know, I don't want them to be like frijoles. I want them to be refried, smashed
Okay.
frijoles. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
Okay.
There's nothing greater in the world. Rutledge been keeping downtowns alive. Yeah, and look, that in that part of town, you know, we've already invested on the market square where Rutledge is. Made that part. Keep that part. Everything from there all the way down to international. Tear that crap down.
Mm.
Good morning, the Brownsville. Good morning. Do I smell brunch? Confederates lost.
Yeah.
That's history.
Like you say, it like it's news, breaking news.
Oh yeah, it's the
It's like how we always talk about the Alamo. The Alamo lost.
Yeah, the Texans and the Tejanos, the Texians and the Tejanos that fought their loss. Yes.
go to the museum. We were all Confederates here. Learn your history.
Not everybody was, but okay.
My mom
I
worked
think
for
the Valley was more of an opportunist.
Yeah, there you go.
Jim Johnson had all these segundas, you know, and people would come buy las pacas to take them to Mexico. That's and it's crazy. It may sound with the segundas, downtown was
Hey,
booming.
not exactly. Some people would buy podcasts. Other people would just get the clothes from church. So,
Yeah, and we know who that was, right? But let me say, as crazy as it may sound, back then were the days that downtown was booming with las segundas. You know, people were coming over from Matamoros, you know, shopping here like crazy. And I know that the devaluation of the peso had something to do with it back with Salinas de Gortari. But after that, everything went to crap. We had no vision. Is the MIDI Foundation buying the Majestic? I heard about that. I don't. Let me say, guys, if the middies, whichever one, the foundation or the district, I have no idea because I still can't. And let me tell you, one of their attorneys tried to explain it to me. I still don't understand. And I still don't care. Uh, the middies, whichever one, you know, supposedly want to buy the Majestic and fix it up. Look, folks, the middies aren't going to do anything for free. It's going to cost you, and it's going to cost me. Because if they want to kiss up to Roy de las Chanclas, if they want to kiss up to Roy de las Chanclas out there, they're going to hire his chief of staff off of an MOU that Commissioner Roy de los Santos de las Chanclas wrote himself, and then was pushing. Susan Rubalcaba showed that with emails that she received. I didn't receive any emails. Susan did receive emails, and with those emails, you know, he was the one that was out there pushing to make sure that his chief of staff got money. So at the end of the day, going back into the hiring of the compadres and the system people out there, and all these the Sepulvedas and all these other craps out there in Cameron County, guys, which all of those people should be terminated and given the job to the most qualified individuals out there, folks. Why do we have Commissioner de las Chanclas going out there and you know, pushing the MOU, getting this individual hired? So now the middies, whichever one, I don't care, and I don't care. And please don't send another damn attorney, and please don't send another cease and desist letter. I don't care. Get in line. But now they were supposing, oh, we're going to fix the Majestic. It's not going to cost them money. It's going to cost you and me money, people. That's how this thing works. What is the MPO purpose? The MPO was supposed to bring the valley together in regards to generating money from the state, because the state gives the MPOs all this partnership between municipalities, a big old chunks of state money in order to provide roads and bridges and infrastructure stuff. So we joined the MPO, which the city resisted in joining, in order to get this big old chunk of money our way. Still haven't seen it.
but why would they resist if they're going to be getting money?
Because supposedly Tony Martinez back in the day wanted a bigger piece of the pie for the city of Brownsville, because we are the largest city in the valley.
It wasn't just that. I think they wanted more control over their bike lanes.
The
They're
bike
like,
thing.
if we don't have our own MPO, then we're not going to be able to have this wonderful bike system because everyone rides a bike.
Stupid. But for a while, we resisted in regards to joining the MPO. Finally, did join the MPO. I
They
still
had no
haven't
choice. At that point, they didn't have any choice.
but
It was like,
still don't see any funds come this way. I don't see improvements in the roads. I don't see improvements in the expressways. I don't see sidewalks, guys. That was one of the things that I was fighting for to get some sidewalks out there on Dana Road and on where Lopez High School's at and Idea School's at. Got nothing, guys. Have had nothing, nothing. And again, to all these uh, Eddie Rata Trevino and Joey Mamao Siempre Lopez, guys, how has the county bettered in the past 4 years? How
Okay,
is
is
it
that also
better?
part of the Cameron County regional mobility, or that's something separate?
No,
mm,
that's part of the little toll roads and all this other and the little pay the little parking entrance stuff and everything else, the mobility thing. But Roman, how has the county improved in the past 4 years?
I can't think of any, honestly. I really can't.
Anyone out there, anyone, challenge anyone. How has Cameron County improved in the past 4 years?
We had the birding in the birding center ecotourism thing that happened over by Laguna Vista, maybe. That was an
That's on
improvement.
100, but that was from the county, no, not
Well,
from
yeah,
that
he has the
department.
county. He
County.
has the
How has
county.
the county improved?
I don't know.
Because the county,
Maybe
like,
that. Maybe that's one improvement.
I haven't even ever gone. But how?
I'm just saying, maybe one. Maybe one.
How, guys? How is for anyone out there? How is your life better because of Joey Lopez and Eddie Trevino? Your life, and I would dare say that 90% of Cameron County employees are going to agree.
Are they going to ask for a pay raise this year? Any of the elected officials?
Well, not right now, not until this election's over. But I guarantee you, Roman, next and look, mark my word, and I'm saying it right now, and someone write it down, and I'm going to say it first, Sam. Next year, let's say because they make a deal with the devil and Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez, and Gus, whatever Reina, whatever the guy's name,
Ruiz.
whatever his name is. Let's say those three guys come back on the commission. You better believe that next year they're going to be asking for a raise. They're going to vote themselves a raise.
Yeah, because they want you to do it in between election years so that you can forget that they gave themselves a raise.
I think to upgrade a tours of Stillman House and someone that knows the history, they let you walk in and look at you, ask questions and don't know the answer. Sad, and it's not a rock; it's a boulder. Different.
Thank you
Another-
for the correction.
I'm wondering, like, with all the new money, with all the raised in appraisals, why are they saying the county's losing money? Like, our appraisal went up. Like, almost everybody in this county went up. Why are we losing money? Why do they have to? We can't get people to raise?
We're like $5 million in the hole.
Wonderful. That's leadership. Leadership you can trust.
And look at how much we've given away. We've given away Boca Chica Beach. We've given away the roads by Boca Chica Beach. Given them away, abandoned. I mean, they used to be yours. Now they belong to Elon.
Man, I miss those roads I never rode on.
I never rode on them,
But they are mine.
but they were mine. You know,
That means you
They
never
were
rode
mine,
anymore.
not yours. They were mine. You just said they were,
but
they
they're
were
mine.
yours. No, you said they were yours. So I'm like, I never rode on them.
Never used them, but they were
I'm
mine.
like, that means you never.
Wait,
crossed
so they're
the
yours,
threshold.
not mine.
They're mine.
Okay, they're yours.
They
Okay.
were. Now they're Elon's.
Okay.
Elon, don't do a Sam. Put that shirt back on.
Wait, Sam, really? You took
That
his
guy is
shit?
bright, like in both
I'm
senses.
gonna put a
LED.
I'm gonna put a picture of Sam next to Elon, and I'll say who wore it best.
Like, those
Mike-
are bright.
Mike
They're
Pina,
Don't
Like
even
Pina-
don't even do that.
can you get a picture of Sam without a shirt and Elon without a shirt and say who wore it best? classic. Good morning, good morning,
Cat.
good morning, good morning. Nobody answers the phone anywhere in the city.
Call her back. Call him back, Erasmo. Call them back right now. They'll never expect it. They'll never expect the Spanish Inquisition. No one expects. Call him back. Ándale. Because they haven't called you back.
Thank you for calling the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation. This call will be recorded for quality assurance.
Don't answer.
Thank you for calling the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation.
Wow.
We missed your call. Please leave
Your message. Your message.
Is it like a
and
shell
brief
company?
message, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks.
Hey, this is Erasmo Castro again. Just calling to see if everyone had come back from the coffee break. If you would call back at 956-572-1899. Thank you. Have a great day.
The coffee break. You're having a restroom break. Why would y'all have to go together?
A poopy break.
Juntos.
Did Carlos Cascos resign in his last term? Yeah, he did resign.
You resigned to be the Secretary of State of the state of Texas.
And I saw it. And again, look, I think the only bad deal about that thing was that Sepulveda became county judge.
Mm.
I cannot stand the guy. I think the guy is. Hello? Yeah. Hey, good morning. I had we had a question. We had actually been calling for a while. In regards to the e-commerce building.
Okay, for eBridge.
Yeah, that one. The one that used to be the Casa del Nylon building.
Yes.
Is there any way that I can set up an appointment to go? I just got some questions in regards to it.
Okay, that would you would need to talk to Nathan Burkhart.
Perfect.
What is your name and phone number where he can give you a call back?
Yeah, I'd like to meet him in person though, but it's Erasmo Castro. And phone number is 956-572-1899.
572-1899?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said you wanted to talk to him about eBridge, correct?
Yeah.
All right. I will let him know and he'll give you a call back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye. I guess they did come back from the coffee break.
Maybe somebody home like, hey, you're supposed to answer the phone.
No, that's what when I see him. But I don't like to talk on the phone. I like to talk in person. So I'm going to go out there and meet him. We're like, guys, I've been calling for a month and a half, 2 months, a long time. And going back to the Cascos thing, I think, and again, I've shared this publicly.
Cascos. Okay.
Casco?
I thought you said Castro.
No, Cascos.
Okay.
But what I mentioned is I think the worst thing about the whole deal was that we got Sepulveda. I don't like Sepulveda, but again, the guy was arrested for making a road where to some compadre or some friend's house or something, and then he gets hired and becomes the director of that Cameron County Mobility.
No, I think he was still the Cameron County Regional Mobility Authority person, wasn't he? While he was the county judge, wasn't he?
I don't know if he let that teacher go or, but again, I don't care for the guy at all. I mean, every time I see the guy,
he was not acquitted. Was he acquitted or were the charges dropped? When did
the charges were dropped? I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. I don't like the guy. And but let me tell you, it was an honor to have someone here locally, get invited by the governor of the state of Texas to be Secretary of State. It literally put Brownsville on the map and Cameron County on the map. So I thought it was a kind of a cool little deal.
Yeah, but I think Amber is trying to make it like a big deal. Well, he resigned last time, though. Why do you want to have him? Well, there's a couple of things. One, when he resigned, unlike Filemon Vela, when he resigned to become a lobbyist, Carlos Cascos didn't cost the taxpayers any money because that election didn't take place for 2 years, and it was already an election taking place, so it didn't cost taxpayer money. Number one. Number two, we had no representation outside of the Democrats that are in office in Austin, and having a Republican, in the majority, because whether you like to believe it or not, but the Republicans do control the state of Texas. This is a red state. Beto is going to lose, for example, this go around in 2022. So to have somebody in those conversations with the majority party, the one that controls the state for our area, is good. It's a good thing. But luckily for us, this go around, he's running for county judge, running to hopefully become our county judge, and I think he should win because he can do a phenomenal job as county judge. We have, Janie Lopez, who's running for state representative in House District 37, who can win. LJ Francis running for school board or State Board of Education District 2, who can win. And they're all Republicans. And even Adam Hinojosa, who's running as a Republican for state Senate, who could possibly win. And so all those three people winning, there are voices in the state. They're no longer asking for crumbs, like Erasmo likes to say, crumbs, and being a minority party, they're in a majority party. So it's very important that you realize that be strategic in your voting. Vote for people who can actually get things done. Why do we want to be part of the minority party? Like with Alex Dominguez running off, going to Washington, D.C. because he can't get his way, but still getting paid, because I think he thinks it's cool. Why vote for those kinds of people? Vote for Republicans who can get stuff done. Because guess what? Like the Speaker, Dade Phelan, is going to provide as much money as possible to support somebody like Janie, Dan Patrick, possibly supporting Adam and Hinojosa because they want to keep these seats. But it is what it is.
No, we were told to eat the food there in the cafeteria. Also, they closed shop early. Said they had no clue about the length of time and were to leave by 12, even though the time was until 1:30. What?
No,
that's crazy.
That is nuts.
Is it okay to file a lawsuit against Walmart for a fall that happened? Yeah,
but that's not legal advice.
If they're at fault, if there was water spilled or something, and I mean, I don't care for frivolous lawsuits, but if you do have a case, file a lawsuit. Keep hope alive.
Jesse Jackson, another one of his sons, is going to go to Congress, I think.
Oh, is it?
And I think so. Yeah, another one.
The Rainbow Coalition.
Yeah.
BISDPUB. Man, it's surprised that people don't stand up for them ratas. They become sheep, but that's unfortunate. Post Luis' picture next to Sam and put before and after. Yeah, and I'll sell some pills or something.
Be nice to Sam. He's losing weight. I think he's losing weight.
Who?
Sam.
No, he's just getting more hair. The shelter was closed during the freeze. Yep, 100%. Illegal alien house. Area 956. 546 HELP. Help. My friend Mayor Alex is doing a great job in Los Fresnos. Big shout out to him. He's a Republican, right?
No, he is. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. A Republican. Wow. You see, Republicans actually can govern.
Dun, dun, generators are at their house. That's a big generator. Poor people use the buses. Yeah, and
but sometimes it costs the same. It just depends where you're going.
Your volume?
The what?
What did you say?
That the bus. It depends where you're going. The buses sometimes charges the same as the airline.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, let me tell you, I was surprised because I used to think that going on the bus was like $15-20 bucks. I mean, I saw I think from here to Houston or something, or from San Antonio to Dallas or something, like $89 or something. And we're like, why would I want to pay that? Barely getting things ready for hurricane season is why they don't answer the phone. Some people getting robbed at PUB. I'm over here getting charged $217 of gas in 2-month period. Not possible.
You did a good job in posting all the rate increases from one year to the next, like the water rate and everything. So
I'm amazing.
It's good. Congratulations.
The generators are behind the Dodici building so that they can make all the pizzas for the illegals when Brownsville PUB shuts down the electric grid. That's what happened. Y osos neros con garrote. Limosneros con garrote. MPO more only. I will take a chance and share my vision for a works class project for Brownsville. I've actually seen the video. Is it the Beast one, Jack? I've actually seen it. Yeah, one of these days we'll sit down. We'll have some coffee, my man. I appreciate a lot of your ideas, my man. And I love a lot of the trips that you're taking. It's kind of cool. That's why I love you, but we need to have lunch, and it's me, Janet. Wow.
Why? Well, why is it? What happened to your account, Janet?
Probably in Facebook jail. Erasmo, have
Probably.
Sam call, see if they answer his call. Yeah, they call back. Corey is in a meeting of the minds.
Dun dun dun.
Hi, Roman.
Hey, Rose.
There's only one Roman,
Only one. That can be only one.
not Roman.
God forbid there's
Phil
two.
Bellamy.
Wait, Phil Bellamy's running too? For what?
Don't wind Roman up.
I know. Gotta defend my people.
Beto going to win. Abbott is out. Democrats are
No.
taking over.
No. They couldn't even pass their platform at the Democrat convention because they all took off.
Too many people die under Abbott, and he doesn't care about minorities unless minorities
Hey.
are white people. His wife is Mexican.
And Latina, Mexicana, Hispanic. Wait, who died? How many people died?
Yeah,
of
but that
Abbott?
doesn't justify like, oh, I care for Hispanics. That's like saying like, oh, I have black people. I'm not racist. I have black friends. It's like, oh, that doesn't mean anything.
Calm down. You vote Republican, vote for Abbott. Stop.
Sam, you don't
Yes,
have,
but I'm just saying that
I
doesn't
mean-
justify it.
Sam, you don't have any friends.
Be nice to
Why-
Sam.
Mexican, you have no friends.
Be nice. Don't be mean to Sam.
Sam, I know
Where's
you.
Maggie? Where's Maggie? Where's Maggie?
Erasmo blocked me. Kidding, Roman.
But no, but in serio, like, where's Maggie? Maggie's the one who, I'm doing what Maggie would say. Be nice to Sam.
I don't know. Maggie's on hiatus. Roman, run for school board. I've told
No,
him. He doesn't
I
listen.
do not know. I am not running for school board.
You should.
I'm not. I should, but I'm not. I should,
Chicken
but
crap.
I'm not. No. I mean, like, look, my friend over, my friend
You
Janie
should run for
Lopez.
county commissioner.
It's too late.
Too late.
Too late.
Run for school board.
Only if Kat votes for me and gives me a lot of money, maybe I'll run.
Cat will. Let me tell you. I know Cat. Cat pushes a lot of votes.
Oh,
Not joking.
yeah.
Cat has actually Cat has a lot of influence in district precinct 2.
Oh, in your precinct, the one you're running in.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's-
Can she come block walk with us?
No. Because then people will find out who Cat is.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay, never mind. Never mind.
look, yes, and everyone I know will vote for you. I'll donate. Oh, there's a
Oh, wow. Well, hey, I'm not allowed to ask for donations. It was a joke. I'm not a candidate for office, and I'm not
Not
running
yet.
for anything.
Roman run for BISD.
Mhm.
It would be amazing. It would be fun. Let me tell you, I would love to see you on the BISD board. You would give
Yeah.
me $1.50.
I would, 100%. They would hate me, and it's okay because I'm already hated. Ha.
I'm Sam's friend, and I'm all the friends you need.
Oh, you see, you have to defend her. You see, it's not just Maggie and me.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Are you saying Abbott is trying to build a wall to get his wife on the other? Hey, let me tell you, when divorce doesn't work,
His wife is very nice.
yeah, I think she's nice.
She's cool.
You see, Roman?
You see, wow. Maybe I should.
And as a city manager, I'll take the job. I will vote for you. I will write, but you all better have bail money for me. Roman,
Gotta cause insurrection.
another
Oh.
one, Roman. You got.
Oh wow. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just run. It doesn't cost any money. Just file. Yeah. there you
Roman,
go.
just run.
I mean, I know I could have a sign better than the other guys. I at least I could write. Can I just public service announcement? If you're running for office and you don't hold the office, please put the word "for" before the office, because I see like Frank Ortiz's signs everywhere, and I know Frank. He was a good principal. Like, put the word "for" at least, and don't give yourself a headache with a campaign, ethics complaint against you.
Wait,
The word "for."
did you get my signs fixed, Roman?
I talked to them. I mentioned it.
Get her done, Roman.
I can't do that. You probably have to do a marker or something. It's
Every-
not my fault.
It's not
Hey.
my fault either.
It's not my fault. Hey,
No.
but then you know what's funny is though, if you look at the paid for part of the sign, you wouldn't be the problem. You wouldn't have the problem. It would be the
Hey.
pack.
Do it.
Do it. Just
Roman.
do it. I don't know. I probably won't. I don't want to be like Frankie and Carlos and Vito.
You should run, Roman. I'm not even joking. I've told you this a couple of times already. You should run.
No.
It would be an amazing race, guys. Our time is up.
Did you have a bad time last time you ran, or what, Roman?
No, it just I don't know. I mean, I had fun running. I mean, I went took Rook to a run out the last time I ran, but
Romy, you know the issues.
I do.
You have kids at BISD.
I do one.
You have close contact to every single board member.
Not everyone, but one of them. Only one answers my calls. The other one,
Dr.
No.
Priscilla Tipton.
she's the only one who does. And she's the and I'm supporting Prissy. I know some people will get mad at me for supporting Prissy, but I support Prissy because unlike any of them, she's the only one who'll take my phone call.
Roman, run for BISD.
That matters, and that matters. I mean, as a parent, it matters if you have a concern, if somebody will answer your calls and help you. That matters to people. I mean, I didn't vote for the last time she ran. I don't know.
It would help if there's like more people and not just Roman running for the board. That way you could
Roman,
switch
run
the
for
votes.
BISD. Roman.
I don't know. Maybe somebody will forge my signature and I didn't file. And somebody will file. Just kidding. No, don't forge my signature.
File. Guys, have a great day. See you tonight at 9 p.m. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, still bleeding, all that crap. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.